Years ago I had a friend tell me that she hoped a man would be able to rape babies into me. I'm a survivor of violent sexual assault who was threatened with rape. To this day it hurts to think that people would rather see me traumatized and depressed than child-free. Don't miss out on the fun. Hit subscribe button and join our community for more stories like this one. A couple of years ago, my friendship of 10+ years ended because the person I was friends with told me, a survivor of violent sexual assault, that she hoped I would get raped and be forced to have babies from rape. I don't want kids because of the things I experienced, and she knew that. I recently tried to talk to this friend, and she was very hurtful and rude to me. I regret trying to make amends. Have any of you experienced someone treating you like this? Lately I've been thinking about someone who used to be my best friend, my closest and most important confidant. Her name is Lily, and she is a person who I was convinced I would be friends with for my entire life. But a couple of years ago she insulted me and my beliefs, and threw me away like I was nothing. It was worse than being a stranger. She wouldn't even acknowledge I existed. Backstory. Lily and I have known each other since we were 13. When we stopped being friends, we were in our mid-20s. She knows I've been sexually assaulted. She knows I was threatened with rape before. She knows I don't want kids. These are all things that she'd known about me for many years, because we were teenagers when this all happened. And do you know what she did, regardless of having that knowledge? One day, she was ribbing me about kids, saying that my future kids would be too dumb to function, that they'd be lethally stupid, so on and so forth. This escalated to the point where she said with a big smile on her face that she hoped a nice man would come along and rape a baby into me. Oh, also, she delightfully told me of how she hoped I would be forced to carry the pregnancy to term. Lily said I deserve to have babies raped into me because I have large breasts like a cow, and that they are so big I deserve to be milked. Her words verbatim. I was livid. I tried to hide it. I tried to calm myself. For days I didn't speak to her, hoping the feelings of dread and fury would go away. They didn't go away. Instead, it got worse. I was left crying alone in my room. I was left going to work riddled with anxiety, looking at every man who walked by me, and wondering if that's what they all saw me as, a walking womb. I felt utterly betrayed. How could anyone say that? Let alone someone who was supposed to be my friend. Someone who knew the violent beatdown and molestation I experienced at the hands of a group of men. I told her how I felt. I told her I wanted A, an apology, and B, for her to never speak about my body again. Lily refused. Lily, a woman in her mid-20s, said in full sincerity that she shouldn't have to apologize because the people on her favorite TV show are mean to each other and say/do worse things. You like that show, she argued. You have no right to be offended. Oh, but I do have the right. Lily maintained that she had done nothing wrong. After hours of arguing, she stopped talking to me outright and blocked me on all social media as well as email/cell phones. Hell, she even blocked me on the Xbox servers and Steam. I haven't talked to her since then. It's been years now since that fight, and with COVID going on, I wanted to put things aside. Isn't it silly that we stopped talking over a fight like this? Yeah, she hurt me deeply, but maybe she's changed. Maybe Lily has grown as a person. I found her social media and made a new account to message her. I told Lily that I missed her and I hoped she was okay, and that I was worried for her safety. I wanted to know if she was all right. I tried to be the bigger person. You know what she did? Lily, a woman who is 30 now, said, "Lol, nah, Duke, not for me," and blocked me again. I haven't thought about Lily in years. I was okay for a long time. I regret messaging her. It hurts so damn much I feel like I'm mourning all over again. I would have been better off if I had never messaged her. 3 years of peaceful radio silence in the gutter. What compels people to act like this? To say and do these heinous things? I just don't understand. Lily inflicted such a tremendous amount of pain on me, and for what? Because she thinks I'm meant to have kids. I am deeply disturbed by it all. Comments. Forget being friends with her. At that point I would tell her we had just become enemies. She's lucky you didn't slap her across her stupid face. That's what I would have done if someone said that to me. She's no doubt a major fucking asshole, who deserves her teeth knocked in, but I think The reason people ask if she's mentally ill is because the statements she makes are extreme. Even your most baby-obsessed sex is for procreation only, everyone should have kids breeder, won't say some of the things she thought were fine to say to a friend. No mental illness is responsible for how monstrous that woman is. Dude, was this person someone who was ever nice to you? She sounds like the biggest piece of shit I've ever heard of. Jesus fucking Christ. Don't try to reach out to her again. I hope you can find some better friends. Take it from someone who didn't figure out her self-worth for quite some time. There are some people you don't want to have in your life. That sounds like one of them. You didn't let her talk shit about you, and that's a good thing. Don't ever let a friend say bad things about you. The way she insulted her breasts makes me think this was stemmed from jealousy. I'm so heartbroken from what I read. I'm so sorry about your situation, OP. It's not your fault you feel this way. No one has the right to wish rape onto anyone. You deserve better friends. You shouldn't call her a friend. Don't feel bad about your behavior. You had good intent. We're all here for you as a community. Edit. Thank you everyone for your kind words and support. I've spent about 2 hours now, trying to respond to as many people as I can, but I can't spend much more time on Reddit. I needed to vent, and I'm grateful for the empathy here. Now that I've gotten this off my chest, I just want to move forward. Subscribe and hit the bell button for the best Reddit stories available.